Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for clicking on the video. So today we're going to do a little day in the life type video. It is Saturday morning, got the whole day ahead, going to get a workout in, going to get some food going, give you guys a home gym tour, just kind of bring you through a day of what I do when trying to bodybuild and taking advantage of days off like Saturdays and really having a powerful day on those days. So let's start out with the pre-workout. I'm taking a product from 1.5 Nutrition called Expansion. I picked this up yesterday and it literally is just a pump product. There's no stimulants in it. It's 6 grams of citrulline, 2 grams of Pico 2, and I'll pair that with some coffee to get my stimulants and my caffeine. I'm not a big fan of the pre-workout stimulants. They make me feel a little jittery, a little lightheaded sometimes. So I like to just take the pump product and dump in some coffee with it. So that'll be it for the pre-workout. We're doing it in a workout, focusing on chest and shoulders today, probably a little tricep, so more like a push workout. Doing it on fasted, no food before. Trying to cut up and lean out a little bit, and I'll probably do a little cardio after, maybe just a 20 or 30 minute walk around the neighborhood. So anyways, check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna take the pre-workout down, give you guys a quick tour of my home gym, and then we'll get started. Thumbs up. Alright, so before we get started, I just want to give you guys a tour of the home gym of what I use. So what happened was during COVID, I basically turned my garage into a home gym. Pretty much just free weights. It was really hard to get stuff, so I just started accumulating piece by piece by piece. And before you know it, I got a pretty good setup, pretty decent setup going, adding to it constantly. I've gone back to the gym since, and I still really like the home gym, so I quit going to the gym once everything opened back up, and I decided just to keep using the garage gym because I was getting great workouts. I get the door up, get a good sweat going, it's great. Can move at my own pace, don't have to wait for anything. It's really a good challenge. So, we'll see what happens once it gets colder, but for now we're gonna stick with it. So I'm just gonna spin this thing around and kind of give you guys, or show you what I've done with my space and kind of, what I've been up to, what I've been using. So I've got the power rack, you could call it, or the squat rack. I use this for pretty much any big stuff like squats, bench press, deadlift, shoulder press, anything. I've got a flat bench. I also have an incline bench or an adjustable bench. And then I'll also go ahead and I have a pulley system that I can throw over top of that and kind of do pull downs with. I have ordered a more stable type of pulley system. I just have to install it. So really tough to get 45-pound plates. So I've got a bunch of 25-pound plates, a bunch of 10 and 5s, and just kind of make it work. So I've got an easy bar, I've got some different pull down attachments. So yeah, it really works out well for me. I can get pretty much everything I need done for a good workout in here, and just have to have the focus and the concentration because it's all free weights. So that's the barbell side, and then I have my dumbbell section. So still adding, I've got pretty much everything, in 10-pound increments from 20 to 50. So this is good for like arms, maybe flies, shoulder presses, depending on where they are in the workout, lunges, so I can get a lot done. And then I also have dumbbells that can be made, so I can just use my plates and create my own dumbbells. So I'll do a lot of alternations between the barbell and the dumbbell. See, I've got the adjustable bench, and go flat, incline, decline, any which direction. And I also have a T-bar set up. So I can do T-bar rows. I just take my barbell and put it in there. And then these are actually plyometric boxes that my dad built for me. I use these for when I'm training for vertical leap. I'm very into basketball, and I kind of haven't done that for a little while. I've kind of focused on the bodybuilding. But these help with vertical jump training and, getting programs for athletic performance. So other than that, you guys will see my other videos. You'll see when I hook the back attachment up to this. But other than that, that's all I have right now. In the future, I think I'm going to try to get some more back equipment, and I definitely need to get something for legs. I need some kind of a leg developer machine, leg curl, leg extension, because right now I'm just doing curls with dumbbells. I'd really like to use more of a machine for that, so I can, you know, focus less on trying not to have the dumbbell slip and more on actually the exercise portion. So anyways, that's the home gym. We're gonna go through the chest and shoulder workout, so we're gonna get going. All right, guys, I'm gonna rip through this workout real quick. I've already posted this for pretty much the same workout on my push workout, so I'll have the details in the comments, but if you wanna see more details in video, go ahead and check out my push workout that's been previously posted. All right, that's it. Just got the weights done. Chest, shoulders, tries. Was gonna do a little cardio post-workout, 20-30 minutes, but it's pouring rain, so I guess we'll maybe try to get it in later. But anyways, it's about 10 a.m. I currently am intermittent fasting, so I'm not gonna have any protein right away, but I'm gonna go up in the kitchen and mix some EAAs, just to kind of hold me over until I have my first meal. So that said, I'm beat, I'm gassed. Gonna refuel a little bit and catch up in a second. All right, so that's a wrap. Just finished the chest, shoulder, tricep workout. Freaking gassed. Did it fasted on an empty stomach. So I really like the expansion pre-workout. It was pretty good. It's my first day using it. So I'm pretty pumped up. It got me some really good blood flow, some really good dosed ingredients in there. And again, for my stimulant, I just use caffeine. I just use coffee. I like the way it feels versus the artificial caffeines and some of the other pre-workouts. So I feel good. I don't feel jittery, but I'm freaking exhausted. So I'm gonna go through the whole tub and then do an in-depth review on this because I've tried everything. I know what I'm talking about at this point. So once I'm through the whole tub, I'm gonna try it and give it a review, but I also wanna try this with some carbs in my system, so to really see what the pump's like. So this is the pump I get without anything on my stomach. But of course, when I add carbs into it and simple sugars and things like that, the pump will be even better. So I'm gonna review both. Anyways, we'll get there. But so I mentioned that I'm fasted. I did a fasted workout. I'm actually intermittent fasting in general. That's probably the primary driver for my fasted workout. So I won't be eating for another 3.5 to 4 hours, but at the same time, I don't want my muscles wasting because that workout was too freaking hard and painful to just go to waste. So of course, I gotta refuel. I have to get some nutrients in. So I'm gonna take some EAAs, essential amino acids, just to kind of replenish and help my body start to rebuild some of that muscle fiber. These don't have any calories. There's nothing in these. There's artificial sweeteners and everything, so there's actually not any real calories in them. It's just a blend of amino acids. And there's actually coconut water powder blend, so I can rehydrate as well. So I'm gonna take a scoop of this. I know that usually you're supposed to take this during the workout, but I don't like taking it during the workout. I like just water during my workout. So we're gonna take a scoop of this. We're gonna recover a little bit. I'm gonna get a shower. Again, it's Saturday, it's a day off. So I'm gonna recover both mentally and physically. So with that said, we'll see you at the next meal when we eat for the first time. All right, so it's a pretty nasty day out. It's raining, so we're just running some errands. So I need to get some carbs and fats and also some protein. So I'm gonna go to Aldi, which is right across the street, and I'm gonna get, you know, the things that I don't think I should pay a lot of money for. So we're gonna get rice, rice cakes, some nuts, some protein bars if they have them, some almond milk. So we're just gonna get all the little things that, you know, are really a good deal here. And then we're gonna go to a local market to get the protein sources. So I've already got some ground beef at home, and I'm gonna get some fish. So we're gonna run in here, grab this stuff, and then off to the next stop.
Yeah, so this local fish market is awesome. They have every possible kind of fish you could think of, and it's all fresh, it's all delicious, just great stuff all around.
We're going. All right, back from the grocery haul. I am getting hungry looking at all this food, and got about another hour till my first meal. So just gonna go over what I got. Again, went to Aldi trying to save some money on the basics. I really don't see a need to spend $6 for a pack of bagels. I just like to cut back on those areas. Also went to the local meat market and fish market and got some good fish. I've got some ground beef in the fridge that we're gonna use today as well. But I just wanna give you guys a snapshot of what I'm going with. Some of this fish is on the high end. You can definitely sub out for some lower price items. But again, it's the weekend, it's Saturday, it's been a long week. I want something good. So we'll start with the carbs. So I've got a mix here of complex carbs as well as some quick, easy digesting carbs. Kind of as the day goes on, my first meal, I like a quick digesting carb, something simple. And then as the day goes on, I try to take down the carbs. So by the time I get to bed or my last meal of the day, there aren't any carbs at all in it. So I like to use those up quick. I've got rice cakes and bagels. I typically use these with a shake for my first meal. I've got tortillas and flatbreads. Flatbreads make for a really good pizza, so if you're getting pizza cravings or that kind of thing, I like to put a healthy pizza together with lean meats and low-fat cheese. And then I've got tortillas. Tortillas are really just great. They help the food go down. Whether you put fish, beef, chicken, whatever in them, eggs even, it just helps the food go down. It's an easy way, it's an easy vehicle to get food in. And then of course I got a nice bag of rice. I use this with at least one meal a day. This bag will last forever. I feel like it's way more valuable than the microwave rice. And I think it tastes a lot better, so there's a double whammy there. And then bananas. Depending on what I have going on that day or what my calories look like, I'll throw bananas in with my shake. So, moving on to fats, I got nuts. Nuts are where my fats come from. I have cashews and pistachios. I'll eat these at night. So for my last meal of the day, I'll do cashews or pistachios or a combo with either a protein shake or some string cheese, something like that. Something to keep me full overnight while I'm sleeping. Also have a little dark chocolate here. I think that's good. I like that after dinner, kind of a dessert, and some fiber bars, lemon flavor. They're great for the cravings. We want like a brownie or something sweet. I like to replace those cravings with the dark chocolate and the fiber bars, and I like to do my savory or pizza cravings with the tortillas. So it helps, it works for me. And another thing that you gotta do is if you're making your protein shakes with water, cut it out. Use almond milk to make your protein shakes. They taste way better. This is like the biggest secret. Like using almond milk with protein powder makes any protein powder taste phenomenal. All right, so now the fun stuff. So that's the fats, the carbs, and now importantly the protein. So again, did splurge a little bit on the protein today. We've got almost a pound of sea bass that we picked up at the local fish market. This stuff is awesome. It's not something I use every day. Special occasions, weekends, and it just looked too good today to pass up. I had to do it. I had no intention of spending that much, but it had to be done. And then grouper. Grouper is another heavy hitter as far as price, but it's a great source of protein, it's great fish, and it's a good investment to me because it tastes good and it's something that I can look forward to eating. And then I've got prosciutto. So I really wanted turkey pepperonis, but the store didn't have them, so I went with a prosciutto. So I'll use these on my pizzas. I'll put a couple of slices of this on my pizza. Gets a little saltiness into the pizza, a little, pepperoni replacement, if you will. And it's just something that I enjoy, also high in protein. So with that said, I'm starving. I'm gonna put this stuff away and I'm gonna get started making my first meal. Okay, it is time for the first meal of the day. It's gonna be a quick little intro here because I'm starving. So it's pretty simple. I've got about 12 ounces of almond milk, 2 scoops of whey isolate, and a bagel. So you're looking at about 60 grams of protein and 60 grams of carbs, 50-50 split, minuscule amount of fat, maybe a couple grams. So I'm gonna get this down and then we'll see you on the next meal. All right, second meal of the day, meal number 2. Got the blackened grouper prepared, about 10 ounces of that, and I've got a half cup of rice. No, I don't, it's a quarter cup of rice. So I'm looking at about, I think I'm about 60 grams of protein and between 35 and 40 grams of carbs. And then with the olive oil that I used and a little bit of butter for the fish, looking at around 15 grams of fat or so. So that's the second meal. Gonna throw this back and we'll catch it back up on the next one. All right, and the biggest and last meal of the day, I'll probably have a snack actually later, but this is gonna be dinner. Having a little Saturday night cheat meal. Gonna have a couple cheeseburgers, not all of them. Gonna have 2 cheeseburgers, 1 or 2 buns. We'll see how I'm feeling in a few minutes. Will be a game time decision. And have some fries. Looking at around 75 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs if I do 2 buns, and about 40 grams of fat. So hopefully this will fill me up because I've been freaking starving all day. Catch up with you guys later. All right guys, so the last and final eat of the night and the day, and we're gonna call it a wrap. So you saw the workout, you saw the meals, and finally, to call it all quits, to get some food in my system while I sleep, I'm gonna have this IsoPure protein drink that I've had sitting in the fridge. I'm gonna use that instead of mixing up a shake tonight. I'm gonna have a fiber bar. I'm gonna have a cheese stick for a little casein, slow digesting protein. Then I'm gonna have some nuts, some cashews. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna have some water, and I'm gonna get ready for bed because we're waking up tomorrow and we got the back day. So I'm gonna film that and we'll see you on that video.